like see union that to signify what Christ did for us in marrying the church and himself. One thing that I always think about when I think about marriage is it's filled with barriers, but those gates can be like a prison cell or they can be Disney World, and it is really what you make it. And I feel as though that's something that you have to agree with God. I'm gonna stay faithful, and I believe that if you always keep the three-way triangle between you, your wife, and God, you pretty much are on the right direction, even if you have issues and bumps and different things like that. So I feel like marriage is a God-ordained privilege for those who get to experience it.
First of all, I say it's a lifelong commitment. And then second of all, I want to say it's like two pieces of a puzzle, because you take two lives and you form it to one for the growth of your spiritual life as well as your natural life. It's there to enhance your spiritual life. In a marriage, you kind of work together and work on where one person is strong and one person is weak, to grow and build each other up and to reach the maximum height in your growth in your spiritual walk.
One definite major way is I really feel as though she changed my direction in a way, because before, really, when we started talking, I was still at Target. I was still kind of not in gear, like I was just in neutral, just kind of not moving. She really, not even really by on purpose, she kind of pushed me into get my CDL, pushed me to go back to school, all because of what she was doing. With her, just a couple words saying, "Hey, you should do this," that inspired me really to go back to school and finish the things that I had to do. She also helped me with my spiritual walk, as far as we pray together, we make sure we pray for Ava together, and just the fact that she had Ava helps me as well, because it brings a different dynamic than a regular relationship would bring. Because now not only do I have to be boyfriend, but I have to be a father in most senses, and I didn't have that option early on of am I gonna mess around with this girl, because there's a child involved. You can't, there's no wishy-washy with that. You're in or you're out. It helps me to see early on that I am ready to be a father.
I say that my life has changed since Chris came into it, just by way of me being more, having a little bit more excitement about learning the Word, and just in general being, just being surrounded by godly people, and I would say just studying the Word. That's what He changed in my life regarding my spiritual growth. That's why I believe that marriage goes hand in hand, especially when you marry someone that's on the same boat with you.
I wish I could begin to give a value to her. You kind of hear the word invaluable all the time, but it's so cliche, and it really doesn't explain her value, because that just her little bit of couple words, and the fact that she was doing what she was already doing before she met me helped boost me up in my own way. And maybe, I don't know if she knows it or not, but if she hadn't done that, I don't know where at this point in my life I would be. Her self-motivation motivates me. Just that alone, I couldn't put a value on it. It's absolutely invaluable, and I don't know where I would be had she not stepped in. Literally, between her and Ava, everything. I don't even want to even ponder what would happen if I didn't have her, or if God forbid, anything happened and she were to not be in my life anymore. I wouldn't know what to do.
I would say that Chris is very important to me. He plays a very significant role in my life, and I can't see my life without him. And my example, it's like how you never forget where and when you were saved. I would never forget like the Thursday night prayer meeting, because that's where I was first saved, and I'll never forget Sister Dottie and her family, because that's where I was first introduced to Christ. And I feel like I can't see my life without Chris, because he got me focused on Christ, and I don't know, I can't see my life without him. He's going to always have that significance in my life as my significant other, and as the person who got me focused and set on the right path.